when they go live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Dumb Investing. That's Harry.
That's Lloyd.
And it's about to get dumb up in here. So you, for all of our loyal subscribers, thank you so much for hanging with us. Sorry, the daily show is kaput until we figure out what's going on and the market figures out what's going on. And
wow, what a day!
Yeah,
what
so for you newbies, you have stumbled upon the dumbest investing channel in all of YouTube's with Harry and Lloyd. And what you normally would see right about this time is we'd be talking about, hey, let's go roll some random dice. Let's go pick some random stocks. Let's do a little bit of homework. Let's go buy a stock tomorrow. Hey, that's a good idea. Let's buy stock. So we did that for like 48 days, and we used up all our seed money. And when we had originally set out to do the channel, we said, oh, yeah, we're going to sell the winners. We're going to sell the losers. We're going to buy more, and we're going to continuously roll. And the market has gone to that plan. So what we do instead is we check the portfolio every day. We're going to have some talk. I've got some good data today that's really going to suck when I tell you the data. Mr. Harry, you'll like that. And we'll touch on, we do have a lot of stuff going on in the personal lives of the ticker and picker households as they pertain to real estate and investing in general. So we will give a quick update on that and try to get all of you out of here in time for dinner. So hopefully we don't eat up too much of your time tonight.
All right. Great intro.
Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right. So drum roll it is on to the... So I am assuming Consumer Price Index came out today and it was to the moon, baby. And the stock market said, oh, no! Is Powell going to raise rates? What's going to happen? I'm all panicky. I'm going to sell everything because I'm panicked.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yep.
That's pretty much what happened. My
is
personal
Powell going to raise rates? Yes, he is eventually.
Side. Yeah.
He's still going to come out next time he talks, probably tomorrow or next week sometime. And he's going to say, he'll just, the standard, inflation is transitory. Inflation and transitory. So you guys, if you'll ever watch Powell speak, you get to have a fun little drinking game. You grab your favorite beer, and every time he says transitory, you go, good times. Make sure you drink more than one beer, too.
For sure. All right, so how did this transitory inflation affect the portfolio? Well, there's more greens there than in my personal account. So
without a doubt, it was absolutely crushing today.
Brutal.
So, yeah. So leading the way, which doesn't really surprise me as we look at it, this is our industrial bull. So, this kind of runs off the back of it, obviously industries throughout the U.S. And
if I remember right, is that a 2X?
3.
Oh, that's even better. It's awesome when it runs down. It runs down 3 times faster. But on the flip side, in the fall, when it runs up, it'll run up 3 times faster.
Without a doubt, yeah. So the inflation fears, the fear of, everything coming to a grinding halt because Powell's going to put a whole bunch of interest on and nobody's going to be able to afford to do anything. Well, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. It would be shocking to me if we had some sort of crazy interest rate hikes. They haven't even started talking about tapering yet. So when they start talking about tapering, which when the tapering of the bonds, I think is it's kind of in relation to printing money. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So when they start talking about tapering of the bonds, that means that they're going to stop the money printer. But for now, let her go. She's still firing away right now at whatever $10 trillion an hour or something like that.
So should we go into a little bit deeper dive and explain to maybe some of the new people who might not know what bonds and stuff like that means? So as Harry explained, there's a money printer that's going all day and all night. And the Federal Reserve is, in essence, going out and purchasing corporate bonds. So they are much like a investor, such as Harry and Lloyd and all of you watching. So as There is demand in the system. There are buyers. The prices tend to go up. When there's more buyers than sellers, prices go up. Likewise, when there's more sellers than buyers, prices go down. So there are some who believe that this printing of money and buying of corporate bonds has pushed the stock market into a unrealistically leveraged, is that the right word? Valuation.
Yeah, certainly overvalued. Yeah.
Yeah. And when you look at, like the Swiss Federal Reserve or whatever they call it over there owns $10 trillion worth of American stocks and bonds and stuff like that. The Japanese bank has done the same thing. I mean, it's worldwide. It's just crazy. And so a lot of people have said, hey, if you go back and you look at the stock market over its history, there were rules that were followed as far as the price of the stock was X times the earnings per share, blah, blah, blah. There were formulas. And somewhere around 2008, when quantitative easing started happening, all those formulas were just thrown out. And people just said, we don't know what the value is anymore because there's all this other money that's come into the market. And there was one, let me see, what do they call? There was a boomer talking today, and he was saying something about, it was really funny because he said, well, prices can't go down forever. Eventually they'll get to traditional valuations and people will buy again. So it was like, oh, smack.
Yeah, it's just a matter of finding where that is. So
yeah,
there's going to be that point where they're going to start talking about tapering bonds. We're going to hit an inflection point in the consumer price inflation, and costs of things are going to start going down, and things are going to be all happy and hunky-dory again. But until then, pain. Lots of pain. So for all of you that have money sitting on the sidelines, great time to invest. Buy
the dip.
Yeah. And the dip is going to keep coming, but we don't know when it's going to turn around. It could be tomorrow, could be the next day, could be in two weeks, 2 months. We don't know. So you can't get the gains if you're not in, and don't pretend like you're going to time the bottom perfect.
Down there is the link to Webull. Click it, put $100 in there. You're going to start out with 2 stocks. You're already ahead of the game. Take that $100, go buy something that you're highly convicted in. If you like Apple, go buy some Apple. If you like Fords, go buy some Fords, whatever it happens to be, and watch what happens. Watch what happens by the fall. You're going to take that $100, and just like we're going to see on our thing here in the fall, eventually we're going to be going green. You'll be ahead of us. You'll be able to jump in the comments down there and say, "Oh, I'm so glad I bought my Apple back in the dip because woo, look at this, I'm making money." It'll be wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. So our other loser,
just like stocks can't go up forever, they can't go down forever either. Our other loser was Lazy Boy. So kind of in line with, kind of the recovery side of things, where, they're taking a hit. Although one key one here that I wanted to talk about here too, just quickly, is as a point of interest, is Centrus Energy was down almost 5% today. So that's kind of interesting because energy stocks have, I think they were about the only thing that was doing relatively well. But maybe they got something to do with the pipeline and being shut down and all that kind of stuff, and missing revenue for 2 weeks and paying out big ransomware attacks.
Yeah, could be.
Could be. Who knows? Never know. I have no idea. Just thought it was interesting. For our winners.
So the pipeline's back up, by the way.
Pipeline's back up. Yeah. So good news. So
yeah,
that oil that moves through that pipeline.
Gasoline.
Oh, sorry. The gasoline that moves through that pipeline moves at a tremendously alarming rate of 5 miles per hour.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So it's going to take another week and a half for the gasoline to get back up there. So it's moving, just really slow.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. So I think that's what it is. I mean, don't quote me on it, but that's kind of what I heard. It's going to take another week and a half to 2 weeks for gasoline to get over there, back up into the Northeast, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Did you see? So our transportation dude is Buttigieg, right? Am I saying that right? The dude from Fort Wayne, Indiana, used to be the mayor. Now he's the transportation secretary.
I'll believe you.
Yeah. So he went on and he was like, folks, settle down. And whatever you do, stop putting gasoline into plastic bags.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's what we were doing, brother.
I've seen memes about it. Like, what do you do with it? How you get it out?
I don't know.
And you probably grabbed the one with the hole.
Yeah, I don't think anything good can come of that.
So Haley,
we feel for you, East Coasters, because we had the same thing happen down here in the South. Hurricane came through, I don't know, 2 years ago, shut down all the refineries, all the pipelines, it gets the stuff up to where we are. And we had hoarding and we had people that, no gas for a week. So we feel you.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of love.
So the winners were the Hailing Education Group. And,
oh, wow.
Yeah, up a whopping 0.25% today.
Well, we haven't mentioned their name on the green side in a long time.
That's for sure. And then Socket Mobile.
Of course. Why not? That thing, somebody needs to start day trading that thing and tell us when they hit $1 million.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Overall, a little bit of pain today. 4.5% we lost. No, sorry, I shouldn't say we lost. We don't lose until you sell. So we're
down.
Value has went down 4.5% today for an overall about down 6.85%.
All right. So that surprise I was telling you about earlier, I did some homework when I got here waiting for the invite. When we started Dumb Investing, the S&P was at 39.41. Today it was at 40.63. The S&P has gone up 3.1%. The Dow Jones, 32.731. Today, 33.588. Dow Jones is up 2.6%. And the NASDAQ, 133.78. And today, 13032, down 2.9. So the street is beating us so far. That isn't how this was supposed to play out. We got.
Hey, it'll be fine. They move in different scopes.
They do.
And scales. So if we wanted to invest in an index fund, we could have done that. But we're here.
Where's the fun in that?
We're here.
Would that have been a fun?
And we're riding the good highs, and we're sailing the Red Seas. It is what it is. We will prevail.
Hopefully, it's educational.
But strictly
or entertaining. Hopefully, it's one of the two. If not, hit the dislike button. Leave us a comment about how bad we suck.
And we'll definitely get back to you about that.
Or shoot us a question. We'd love to talk about stuff. We're getting to the point where without the Daily Show, we don't have a whole lot to talk about because some of the other things take a little bit of time.
We're getting there.
The picker pool, absolutely nothing has happened again. We are expecting rain, let's see, tomorrow, which is Thursday. Friday, Saturday is supposed to be nice, and then 7 more days of rain. So I assume absolutely nothing's going to happen on the picker pool for at least 2 more weeks. That puts us 1 week away from June. We were promised we'd be swimming in June. I don't see it happening. I'm going to start crying.
In it or so.
I know. But it was by June, right?
30th.
I guess.
On the ticker side, the basement, they're still mudding, but they're coming up to
Haven't they been mudding that thing for a week?
Yeah. It's been crazy. Yeah, they've been hard at her, but a few hours a day kind of thing because they put on a kind of a coat and then they take off for the day and then they come back the next day when it's all dry and then sand it all off and put another coat on. So they're trying to make it all perfect, which I certainly appreciate. So I
so are they mudding like 3 different houses at the same time, doing that same thing? Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure. So they're working through it, but I did get an update from the project manager today. So they will be, where are we at here? So they're going to be texturing the ceiling. I don't know if you guys do that down there, but we texture.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you guys texture your walls. You got to texture your ceiling.
Yeah, we texture everything, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, so we're doing that, I think, on Friday, which is good news. And then Monday, I think a painter is coming. Either Monday or Tuesday. Their painter's coming to do the first primer coat. So that's
Cool.
good news. And then hopefully by the end of next week, we are into kind of done.
You're kind of breaking my heart because I thought you were kind of the gung-ho do-it-yourselfer. I thought you would be painting and we'd get to watch some videos.
Oh, we're not doing that. No.
I hate painting. I love to paint. I hate the prep.
Oh, it's the worst.
Blue tape. I hate blue tape.
Without a doubt, yeah. We use frog tape up here. So, well, at least I do because I'm so bad at it. I need to use frog tape.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's coming along. I'm going to dive through my pictures and see if I can get some before and afters. And I do have one video of kind of after drywalling, so we can go through that maybe next week. And then we'll do another one after texturing. And once I get all the lights in, I think that'll be a good next step because there's no lights down there, so it's kind of hard to see.
For
so
sure.
Once we get the texturing done, we're going to be putting in the lights. So then I can take another video and it'll be all nice and pretty and hopefully cleaned up a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's exciting.
Pick her side. Realtor's awesome. She is sending me, 8, 9, 10 newbies a day. I'm being very particular. Haven't gone to look at one yet. I kind of get that feeling that when I see it, I'm going to know it's the right one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be, hey, meet me at lunch. Let's get an offer in and get this thing done. But, I'm being patient because I want the perfect one.
Yeah, that's great advice. Make sure you don't rush into these purchases, especially as an investment. You got to make sure you're getting the right deal for you. So, you don't want to be buying an overvalued property. You want to make sure that you're getting into something that even if the market retracts a little bit, 10% or whatever the run-ups have been in your local area over the last 2 months, 3 months, you want to make sure that you're well protected because there's a good chance that eventually prices will come down a little bit as they're slightly overheated right now. So you just want to make sure that you're protected against, and you don't want to be upside down on your investment within the first 6 months of purchasing it.
Yeah. So yeah, we're having fun doing that. So that's our update there. Oh, hey, Bitcoin news when I was driving home.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Tesla. X-nay on the Bitcoin.
Really?
Something about there's too much fossil fuel used in the mining of Bitcoin that they don't want to support it. So let's take a look at what the old Bitcoiner is doing.
Ooh. So interesting. So I saw a piece on that with Kevin O'Leary.
Oh, I should not have opened this because it opened right to my...
Oh yeah, don't do that.
Down 4.2% today.
What the heck?
Oh no!
This camera's getting more finicky every time. It's not a show without seeing the rainbows.
Bitcoin is down 8%.
Woo.
It looks like it's bounced up a little bit. There's a huge drop when Elon Musk made that announcement about 45 minutes, an hour ago. So yeah,
that's so interesting. So there was a Kevin O'Leary piece that he was talking about. People they're gonna care whether their cryptos are coming from, green energy places or if they're coming from, dirty energy places. Like right now, China's mining a whole ton of Bitcoin because they can.
Yeah.
So they figured that because it just, they don't have any, they don't care, right? So they just do kind of whatever they want. So he's calling it, what did he call it? I think he called it blood crypto. So similar to blood diamonds, right?
Do they know where a Bitcoin comes from? So can you buy
I think you can find out through the blockchain as it's all tracked. I think you can figure it out where it's all mined.
So somebody could come up, oh dude, here you go. You could have the green, Coinbase green, right? We only buy from places that have where is it? Finland or wherever that uses 100% renewable energy.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. $1 million idea. You guys can send hit us up in the comments there and we'll show you where to put the money. We appreciate the commission.
Oh, I got some news. I got two news. Two news.
Okay.
So tomorrow, I think I told you already, meeting with the bank tomorrow at lunchtime to sign our official closing documents, our financing documents. So that'll
That's
be
awesome.
good. That is going to be great timing because I think interest rates are about to percolate back up here in a short hurry.
Yeah.
And then I bought some cryptos.
You bought some cryptos. Oh yeah. What'd you bought?
Hold on. I'm gonna have to look them up because they're not the Ethereums or the Bitcoins.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. I bought Ooh, shouldn't have looked at that part.
Yeah. I should not have opened that.
So I bought a new one that just came out this past week called Internet Computer.
Man, that is so original. Okay. Straight from Shanghai or what?
That's just what it's called.
I have no doubt.
And then I bought some Cardano.
Oh, well now that's one that people have heard.
Yes.
What is that, like number 10 on the list now of?
It was like number 6. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right.
7.
Doji still holding number 4?
Number 5. Binance Coin just passed him, actually. Yeah, interesting. And Ethereum 2. It's so weird. There's Ethereum 2, and they're the exact same price. I don't get it.
That's weird.
Cryptos. Weird, but it's all in the name of entertainment. So we got to know. We if we don't own it, we can't talk about it. How do we know?
I think it's awesome. Good luck. 10 years ago, there were 2 guys sitting around laughing about Dogecoin, saying, "Hey, I just bought 1 million of them for $1."
You mean like, yeah. $1 total. Yeah.
Yeah, because they were nothing. I mean, they
Yeah.
were like 0.00000. Yeah. Like I have a colleague at work who loves the penny stocks. He's always bragging. Oh, I bought $1 million of some pharmaceutical. I'm like, what? Or 1 million shares, right? He's like, yeah, I sunk $10 into that thing. We're just like, all right. But he hits it out of the park every now and then. Like he had one the other day that blew up. He had like $100 in it. It blew up to 3,500. He's like, what do I do? I'm like, sell that crap as soon as you can, dude. Good Lord.
Yeah, you never know what's going to hit, and that's kind of the fun about the stock market as well. It's gives you a little bit of daily entertainment to watch your portfolio go way up and way down. But lately, it's only just been way down ever since, what was it, February?
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
So those of you that watch the show, we got questions for you. Because we have been debating back and forth every day whether we should be looking at our accounts, because one of us, Mr. Lloyd, puts my daily on a stupid spreadsheet, and I track that stuff every single day, and we're deciding whether that is a good thing to do for my mental state, or if we should just close our eyes and open them in November and say, so what happened? So Harry thinks I should stop, and I should just get rid of my apps and not even pay attention for 6 months. So let us know down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
If you'd like your mental state to be on the positive side of things, you should stop looking. Or keep buying, one of the two.
Yeah, I'm all out of money.
Yeah.
It's a bummer.
Me too. Actually, I got a little bit in another account that's I'm depositing a little bit in every paycheck. So it's got an account that's got Roblox in it. So that's a lot of fun. So I'm going to buy some other things in there, just kind of, one share at a time and go from there.
So the fun thing I do have going is, I have 3 trading accounts, and each of those have some dividend stocks in them, some more than others. So like once a month I do get some cash to spend, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, that's fun. That's great. Yeah, dividends are good. Like a lot of mine, When they're done through the bank, my dividend one in our RSPs, so kind of like your 401ks, they automatically reinvest the dividend.
Yeah, I chose not to do that because I like getting the text message that says, "Hey, we just paid you money." I'm like, "Ha ha! Check it out! I'm gonna go buy some Tesla."
Suckers. Yeah, right.
That's not financial advice. That's entertainment only.
And solely our opinions.
Yeah, totally. Don't trade like that guy. Man,
No,
it's great.
yeah, no, don't trade don't do what we do.
No,
But certainly,
pick a good index fund. Don't worry about it for 30 years, and then go pay off your house.
Keep buying the dips.
For sure. All right. Anything else, Harry? Any words of wisdom?
No, it's supper time. I've got some spuds on the Barbie, and yeah.
I got veggie lasagna cooking right now, so we'll see how that is.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's not the way lasagna is supposed to be made. She does a pretty good job at it. It's pretty tasty.
Yeah.